You got it.
Welcome back to another movie. As you can see, we have another car. That's the third car out of the 5 cars that I order. And this time I have a MZ. There are only 2 cars that I'm missing in my collection, and I mean only the trucks and not the version 2x2 and 6x6 because or 4x4 and 6x6 because I don't want to have the same car just with another axle. So there are only 2 cars, and that's the MZ and this one. And if I remember JJRC, the new truck, I don't remember the model. Let me see. It's a Q75, the new car with really great body. And those 2 cars are the last ones that I don't have, and this is the first one. So we have a MZ, what was it, YY2004. Of course, it's not a new model. It's a 4320 army truck. Also, of course, I have this one. It was not bad. It's a well-made car, I can tell you that. So I want to see how this one will work. It's a proportional steering because I can see the trimming on the on the transmitter, sorry. 6-wheel drive, independent suspension system, of course the suspension, so-called, environment protection, TPR tire, I have no idea, powerful motor, probably 180, rudder control, so-called servo, speed trimming, USB cable for charging. Of course, not. Oh, that's, the motor doesn't look like a standard WPL. It's much longer. Oh, I want to see what is inside. Of course, I have most of the cars, so I will probably compare to most of them. But I like this body. It's something new compared to all those square cars. So there are about 2 cars that doesn't have the square front in this moment, so I really wanted to have it. Okay, so let me, by the way, first time I don't get the box beat up, so they really, no, sorry, the second MZ also did not have the box damaged, so MZ is really making some good boxes compared to WPL or JJRC, that most of them look like they will smash by a car. Okay, so let me open it up and we will see how it's looking. So I got everything out. First of all, packaging is great. It's really well packaged compared to WPL or JJRC, because only these 3 companies make copies of each other's mostly, and they really did great job in packaging. Everything is separated and not much can happen in that. Of course, we have the radio, the screw on the back, and there is no screwdriver. I hate that. Probably 3 AA batteries, normal sponge on this, remote, trimming for the steering, for the throttle, dual rate, so you can trim the speed on this or center the wheels. So nothing new. Oh, that's a new plug. It's Mini Tamiya, I think that's called. Something new, because mostly it's a JST Mini, so that's something interesting. And the car itself, as mostly there are some remains from the hot glue, so you know how the car is made inside. Really great car. So doors doesn't open. I like this because mostly hinges are broken when I get, or at least in the JJRC. it's well made. I can tell you that people doesn't like the MZ. I heard on the yellow car that there are some problems with some parts, but MZ have much more well-made cars compared to the JJRC or WPL. Mostly JJRC and WPL have cars that look better, have more details, but if you want a toy for a kid, they mostly break really fast because they are not super designed for playing, and MZ is much more well made compared to those others. Oh man, the motor is covered up. I will need to take the bed out. God damn it. Okay, but let's first see the body. I really love this car, man. It's really great. It's always nice to see something new compared to all those square cars. I know that in real life most of them look like that, but this is finally something new in the collection. You don't get all the same cars, but one with the 4 wheels, one with the 6 wheels. And this is much better. So let me see the battery. Of course there's no screwdriver. Oh, I hate what is that's. Oh, it's this Phillips. It just did not get in the screw. Okay. There are really big hinges on this thing. You don't need a screw. It's a NCD, I think. That's weird. It's a white plug in there, green in there. Look like a NCD battery, so I will need to discharge this. Always with the batteries like this, get a charger that can discharge the batteries first. That's important because batteries, when they are have some voltage, they will not charge evenly, and always one of the batteries inside will start to get less capacity, and the pack will start to die. So better get a discharger. I have a two better charger. I have a Tornigi and one with the double batteries. I don't remember the model, and they both can discharge the batteries, so I can charge 3 batteries with the correct treatment compared to some of those USB chargers that just charge up and with the same voltage. So as you can see, there's no open in front. That's really interesting because mostly the batteries on the front, and here is in the center. That's better for the weight distribution. Of course, you have a spare wheel. Wheels are soft, if I can. Yeah, there are no sponge, not glued. I see there was a problem with this tire on the back, but probably I just need to move it around to get it inside. Suspension is not a great thing in here. There's just giant metal bars all the way, and there's completely no suspension. Not much, I wanted to say, but no suspension. Not much way to put a figure inside because not enough space in there. It's still just a toy. So oh, and the back open. I think it is. Yeah, the back opens. I did notice that on one of my trucks after a longer time. I think the last one, the metal car project. Okay, so let me put the batteries inside. I did not charge it, as you can see, and that's the first time I open it. So if something is always wrong, if it's not working, stuff like that, you will be first to see that. Whoa, 4 batteries. Oh, that's something new. Mostly there are only 3 or 2, like in the toy that I today review. I will not put the screw. Come on. What is it? I can put in one side and cannot put in other side. Okay. Okay. Let's put that to the side. Oh, there are 2 screws now. Okay, they are the same, so no problem. It's quite hot in here, so I'm trying to do this as fast as I can do and just open the window back because of the noise. How they want me to fit that in here? Wait, maybe like this. Done. I did not look how they pack it. Oh, that's really tight fit in the... You don't need the screws to hold it. Okay, let's turn on the radio. Let's turn on the car. You can see the lights on the front. It's quite heavy, so let's see. Nice controller. Let me trim the steering a little bit because it's going to the side. Let's see the... Not much steering to the left. What? No, there is no dual rate for it. Oh, let me set the throttle dual rate to the... Oh, that's quite fast. Oh, by the way, the light on the front. It's really fast, I can tell you that. Now a little bit more to the left. Let me play a little bit. Whoa. Let me reduce a little bit the speed. Like this. Oops. No, it's still too fast. Let me see. Like this. No, it's too slow. Oops. It's really well made. I like the throttle control because, as you can see, I can set the throttle I want and not be able to fight with the really big speed or really slow speed. Okay, give me some time. I will take out the bed and we will see the motor inside. Okay, so I got the 6 screws from under the bed. Remember this battery pack on the bed, so I'm not fully able to take it out, but it's not 180. It's much bigger motor. I don't know what this is. That's probably 370. I know it's a toy grade motor because it's popular in the vintage cars, but it is much bigger because mostly it's 150 or 180 motors, the small ones that mostly are in the toys, and this one have much bigger models. So the only thing I will change in this car is the differential. Oh, there is no differential. Yes, finally. I really think, by the size of it, I really think there will be a differential. Yes, finally there's no differential. Why I'm so happy? Because in those still are crawlers. Of course, there are military trucks, but it is a crawler, and when you have differential, always 3 out of 6 wheels will be in air, and the truck will not drive on any rocks, something like that. So I'm really happy about this. It means that this truck will not be modified anymore. I will leave it like this, like the second MZ. I will just discharge the battery, charge it again to have the even voltage on all of them, and play outside. Then it will just go on my shelf and it will stay there for the rest of my collection. Okay, so of course it's not all. We'll now go outside and play with this thing on some rocky road. Okay, so let's go outside.